Go. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. We are in the month of April 2025. We're beginning class with a little bit of Tai Chi. So what I'd like for you to do is step your feet, not quite too wide, just a little wider than our hips distance apart. Soften your knees a little bit. And then I just want you to start to turn your body a little bit from side to side through the torso. Just rotating. You can look the way you're moving if you choose, or you can keep your eye gaze forward onto the screen as you move the waistline. I had a request from Judith today to work on posture. So I want that to be foremost in your mind as we're doing these movements this morning, keeping the shoulders back and down, a nice long neck, feeling that contraction back through the shoulder blades so that we're not hunching or rounding our shoulders forward. So as we twist over to the left side, I'd like for you to come into left ball. And when we do left ball, the left hand is on top, the right hand is underneath. And as we rotate back to the left, this is called preload. And then we'll rotate to the right and let the hands change positions to Fair Lady works the shuttles. So now my right hand is on top, and then come back and change places again and rotate to the left, preload. So now my left hand is on top. I twist and my right hand goes on top. Right hand goes underneath. So I'm almost not even moving my left hand at all. If you notice, the right one is coming down, and then the right one is pressing up. And it has this feeling like you're going to block the sun away from your eyes as you gaze up. Now I want you to add the legs, just a little bit of a sway back and forth by bending the left knee as we come to the left side, and the right knee as we come out to the right. So we're in left ball and Fair Lady. So right now we're just bringing that right hand straight underneath, but I want to really warm up the right shoulder. So next time we come into Fair Lady, let's hold that position here and then make a big sweeping action to circle the arm behind and let it come underneath. And reach up, right hand on top, circle back and come in. Let's do 3 more like that. And 2. And 1. Now, if we add some movement with the feet, we can tap the right foot in. We'll preload, step out, strike the heel, Fair Lady, circle this arm around, and then take the right leg back in with you and tap. So now we add that wonderful element of balance. Circle back, swoop it in, tap. We have 3 more. Circle, push back. 2 more. I'm getting some announcements here, so I want to make sure that I'm not hearing from anybody. Oh, it disappeared off the screen. A hand raising. 1 more time. Let's see what we're hearing. I'm disappearing. Is everybody else having trouble with me disappearing? Not sure.
You're fine.
Okay, thank you so much, Nancy. Maybe Chris log in and log out and log back in. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, so let's go back now to the other side. So we're going to start to just shift our body weight into right ball and then rotate and do our Fair Lady here. And we're not adding the circle yet. We're just going to sweep the left hand under, and then the left hand comes up. I didn't talk about breathing, but we can certainly inhale and exhale into that Fair Lady. And for some reason, it's really difficult for the brain to move to the other side because the arms are doing the opposition. So this is a lot for brain and body. Now let's try that big sweeping action with the left arm back behind. Come under and preload. Push, block out the sun, circle the arm back around. And it's just kind of a nice, fluid, continual movement. Some part of the body is always moving through this. Big circle. Now you can do a couple just with the arms, or if you're ready to add the balance work with the feet, you can bring that in anytime. I'm going to do one more without the legs. And if you're struggling with balance, you don't need to add the leg work. Otherwise, we're going to circle around, step back into right ball, tapping the left foot, preload, step out, striking the heel, fair lady, circle the left arm around and push back in and tap. Good. 3 more. And 2. Last one, fair lady works the shuttles and step in. And let's just step out and do a nice vigorous step and circle, step and circle. And you're bending your knees and coming up. So we're now starting to elevate the heart rate as we begin to warm up. I want you to stay with that movement as I bring our music in. We're in at 126 beats a minute today. So we're one more beat higher than we were before. So as I get this music, we'll go step, turn, step, turn, step, turn. Good. So this is the 126. If it's too fast, you go at your own pace. Now let's add an arm to push to the front. Push. Excellent. Bend those knees down and up. Reach it slightly across. Step and reach. Abs are nicely engaged. Just swing the arms side to side. We're tapping the toes 4 times. Now, step tap in, step tap in. Warming up through the hips. Excellent. I already feel the heart rate starting to come up. Now reach it here. Excellent. I want you to do what's best for your shoulders. If you need to keep it lower, that's great. Now let's press it down. Down. Tricep warm up. We'll work on a little patterning for the body and the brain. Press 1 time up and 1 time down. Up and down. Good. Just 4 more. 3, 2, no arms, just hold them down. Good. Now roll the shoulders back. Bring the elbows up a little bit. Really feel that in the upper back. Now bring the hands behind you. Give yourself a stretch for the chest. Open up the pecs and the shoulders. Bring the arms up into goal post. Pull the elbows back. Focusing on really good posture. Firing the muscles in the back. Now start to turn your body a little bit side to side. It's a little bit of a counter movement. So as you're tapping the right foot forward, your left elbow comes to the front. Good. Let's do 4 more each side. 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down. Now let's march right in place. Right foot, march, march. I want you to pump your arms, but stand up tall. Try not to bend forward. Really lift into good posture. I want you to make your body feel like it's taller. So take all your muscles and lift upward. Keep your head forward in that little L position. Try not to drop your chin. Good. Again, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it in place. Take your right foot out. Tap the toe down, up, down, up. Now I want you to work the front of the shin by really pulling the toes up. Good. Pull up. Now let's go double time. It's up, up, up. This leg is slightly bent. The closer your feet are together, the more you're in that tandem stance for balance. So you might need to widen your feet a little bit. Now you should start to feel some work in the front of the shin by now. Let's do 8 more of these heel lifts or toe lifts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Now take it out, cross, out, cross. And I want you to move this right from the hip socket, out, cross. Good. 4 more here. Rotate. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a big step backward with this foot. Push your heel back to the ground. Stretch that calf muscle. Right arm comes across. Look over your right shoulder. Take a couple deep breaths. Great job. All right, let's step this right foot in a little bit and we'll lift, lower, lift, lower. Strengthening what's called the anterior tibialis muscle in the front of the shin, the peroneus longus, which runs right towards the outside of the shin. 4, 3, 2, pick it up, double time. Lift, lift, lift. This knee is slightly bent, so you're feeling some work in your quad and your glute. Lift, lift. Now think about good posture so your shoulders are back. Even though your body's slightly forward, I don't want you to round and collapse. Fire your core. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now take the foot out, cross, out, across. Rotating right from the hip socket, the femur. Your knee is going along the same direction. 8, 7, 6. I'm feeling it in that standing leg for sure. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take a nice big step backward with this left foot. So we press the heel down to the floor. Bring the left arm across, look left. Stretching the calf, a little bit in the Achilles tendon. Breathing. All right, release it. I need you to pick up a medium hand weight, just one. I'm going to give you some options as we get the heart rate up. So what I want you to do is set that hand weight right down on the floor. You are going to pick the layer with this movement that works best for your body. So it's a little bit of trial and error. So first movement, nice wide stance. We're going to squat and reach down, reach down. Now I don't want you to bend really far over. I want you to keep your chest up, looking for good form and alignment. Good. It's just the right hand reaching toward that hand weight. If you need to change the tempo, be sure to do that. Good. Now you're going to act like you're doing a bicep curl. So you're going to reach, curl to the shoulder. Curl. Nice. You know where I'm going with it, right? Kind of. Next option, curl to the shoulder, reach above the head. Now I'm going to have to go a little slower on this one because there's more range of motion. Floor, shoulder, ceiling. Floor, shoulder, ceiling. Good job. Now if it bothers your shoulder to press above the head, you know you can stay with this one, right? Or just do a small reach. Good job. All right, just the squat, down and up. Let's go to that left arm. Down, down. Good, check your form on your squats. Now, if you don't ever want to pick the weight up, you don't have to. We're going through all the versions with no workload. Okay, next one, we do that bicep curl to the shoulder. When we're not actually using the weights, we can go a little faster and focus on cardio. Good job. Now, if you'd like to try this arm reaching up, stretch, stretch. Good work. So we're going to start to add some weight here shortly. Let's do 4 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick drink. Now, knowing what we're doing, you might have to change the weight that you picked and brought over here, knowing what our exercises are. Okay, widen that squat. First time, what we're going to do is reach down, grab the weight, and then set it on the floor and stand up. Good. Now, if you don't want to pick it up, you can just touch it, get as close as you can. Or if it's difficult to pick it up off the floor, you can just keep it in your hand here and not come all the way down. Good job. Whenever you need a break, I want you to take it. Good, let's get 2 more. 1 more. Set the weight down. Now just reach this hand down and up. When you're ready to give it a try, pick it up on 1, set it down and stand up. Good job. Find an option that works best for you. It might be different from one hand to the other. You might need to take your legs wider to be able to touch the floor. Bend your knees deeply. Good job. 3 more. 2. 1 more. And rest. Step in. Just let these muscles relax for a little bit. Good job. So the next sequence, I'm going to start it with the weight in your hand. And you'll have the option to set it on the floor or not set it on the floor. So let's take our width wide again. Go ahead and pick that weight up. So what we're going to do here is a curl and reach down toward the floor. Good. So you're deciding how low you want to go, or you can set it on the floor, come up, and then do another one. Good job. Now, if you've got a little box or something you can set your weight on, keep going, don't stop. You can set your weight on something that's a little easier to reach. So for instance, I've got my chair. That's a little too high. But something like that, you can set it on. Let's do 3 more. 2. 1 more. Bring it up. And then pass it to the left hand. We're going to go curl and reach. So maybe you're just staying with these and you don't set it on the floor. Or you bring it down and then you pick it up. Good. Nice job. Let's get about 30 seconds here. How's the heart rate? Should be up in that cardio zone. Just a couple more. 1 more. Set the weight down and flush those legs out. Now you can do anything you want here in our recovery period. Maybe some knee lifts, some hamstrings back, just march in place, maybe a stretch, but I want you to keep moving. So now we have the option to add the overhead press. We'll do that without the weight on the floor first. So let's pick it up. Have it in your right hand. The exercise, we reach down, curl, optional press up. Good. Then your choice to set it on the floor and then to pick it up. Good job. 30 seconds. Nice. Pick the one that works best for you. I'm going to stay a little more shallow here. 15 seconds. Excellent. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands. Reach, curl, optional press. Good job. I am working up a sweat. Okay, you've got the option to set it to the floor and pick it up. So if it hurts your shoulder to press the weight above the head, maybe you do it without the weight on this one and then here on that one, right? You don't have to reach up with the weight, but you can reach up with your body weight. 20 seconds on this side. Excellent, guys. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Weight goes on the floor. You take a recovery movement. Good job, good job. Heart rate should be up nicely. So I want you to alternate arms with this exercise for the last piece. So let's come back out into the squat. So you can decide to reach, optional press, and then switch hands when you're in the middle. Good, so we're right here changing. Or you can change hands by setting the weight down on the floor. Pick it up with the other hand, then set it on the floor. And I'm standing up in between. So I'm standing up and then I'm reaching down with the other hand. Good. Okay, this is our last 30 seconds on this piece, everybody. Good posture, good form. You can keep the weight in your hand and just switch here. Good job. No weight at all is fine as well. Last 15 seconds. Woo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, set that weight down. One more recovery here, just nice and easy movement. So we are going to focus on the muscles between the upper back for good posture. So I'd like you to pick up your heavier weights. I've got 10s. I'm going to see how well I do with these. Soften your knees. Come into a deadlift position, and we'll squeeze the shoulder blades as we pull back and down. Pull back. Now really try not to let your shoulder blades collapse apart. So right here, try not to let them hunch. Keep them drawn back slightly. Good job. Now really fire your abs. I'm going pretty slow on these. Half time. We've got 4 and 3, 2, 1. Rise back up. Okay, a little bit of a tandem stance. So one foot in front, the other foot back with your heel lifted. Bend your knees. We're starting here. Pull it up. So you should feel more work in your front leg and a balance challenge. 3, 4. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 5, 6, 7. Let's get 10, everybody. 8, 9, and 10. Take a little bit of a break as you come up and try to pick that back foot up off the floor. Balance, balance. Great job. All right, let's switch the feet in front. Bend both knees a little bit. Your back heel is lifted. Ready, and begin. Pull it 10 and down. 9. Front leg, quad and glute is working more. Good job. Scoop those abs in. Shoulder blades are down away from the ears. I think we have 4 more. And 3, 2. Last one. Come up. Let's try to balance. You can leave the big toe on the floor or pick it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, lighter weights. So I'm going to go down from my 10s to my 5s for more posture exercise. So I want your palms forward. I'm going to turn sides so you can look at what my arms look like. And you're going to take them back behind your body a little bit and just hold them like that. So your chest is pressing forward. Your shoulder blades are drawn back. Hold it, hold it. So what I want you to do is soften your knees and come into a deadlift. And don't let your arms move. Keep them back. Your triceps are really working, your shoulders. Make sure your knees bend as you come forward. Keep your back flat. We have 6 more. Woo. And 5. Keep pulling those shoulder blades back. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, a little bit of a break. Time for balance. Step on your right foot. Come into single leg stance. Good job, good job. Okay, come down. Now that last set, your palms were forward. So now I want you to turn them backward. Push them back behind you. We're going to do the same movement. Come forward and up. So your palms are facing behind you. Your arms are not moving. 3. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings as you come up. 5 more. 4. 3. Are your arms still in place? 2. I know it's hard. 1 more. And take a break. Let's go into single leg stance on the other side. Breathe, breathe. Use a chair or wall if you need to. All right, and relax. Set those weights down. I want you to grab a band that's going to go around your upper thighs, just above your knees. I'm going to use a medium. So I've got my yellow medium. And bring it all the way up, just above the knees. Try to smooth it out as best as you can so it doesn't get all rolled up on your skin. Now I want you to bend your knees, shift your body weight over into your left foot, and you're going to go tap, 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 all the way around until your leg comes behind you, and then come back around to the front. I got to give myself a little bit more room. So double tap, double tap. Double tap. So this is working the tibialis, our peroneus longus. It's working the hip, the outer thigh, and the glute. Okay, let's change sides. Bend both knees a little bit. Take your left foot out in front. Go tap, 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 tap. So the resistance is a little bit different spot on that band each time we move our leg. If you need to hold on to your wall, please do that. Let's go around again. Tap, tap. So this is getting our isometric work. We know, Lisa. You did not have to mention that. Okay, come in, stand up for a second. All right, next one. We're going to go lift, lift instead of tap, tap. So come on down, bring the leg in front, go lift, 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 lift. Woo! Balance. I'm going to use the wall behind me. Lift, lift. Actually, I'm going to turn side. Lift, 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 lift. Let's go around again in that half circle. Standing leg is slightly bent, yes? Isometric work. Come back around. Lift, lift. All right, take a break. I'm going to turn this way on the wall so I can use it. Bend those knees a little bit. Take the other foot out. Here we go. Lift, lift. Lift, lift. Now it's not a big movement. When you're lifting twice, it's really small. Small, small. Each time we move it to a different spot, the muscle recruitment is different. Woo! Can you go around for me one more time? Lift, lift. Excellent. This can be done certainly without the band. That's absolutely fine. Let's bring it back around one more time. Great job, everybody. All right, come back to center. Pick up your lighter weights. Okay, a couple different movements we can do here. We can do an upright row, or we can do a lateral raise, depending on the heaviness of your weight. So this is going to be short lever or long lever. Now let's take the legs a little closer together. We'll step out, short lever, or step out, long lever. We're just using the right leg for now. I just kind of went to alternate. That's kind of fun too. So whatever you want to do here for the arms, keep it going. Your option for balance is to add a side leg raise. You might need to slow everything down for that balance work. 15 seconds on this side. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Roll the shoulders. Shake out the legs a little bit. Okay, just start with your arms again. So you can pull up upright row. You can go out lateral raise. Or bicep curl, anything you want to do. Let's step the left foot out. Choose your arm exercise. Push out against that band with your outer thigh and control it when it comes back in. Option for balance, side leg raise or our starfish pose. Good job, good job. What a great way to work medial glutes, quads, max glutes, shoulders, balance, posture. 15 seconds, everybody. Core stabilization. Good job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, set those weights down. So what I want you to do, I've got my chair here handy. I want you to take your hand on your chair, bend your right knee, or whichever one you want to start with, and you're going to push out. Push out. So my body's at a tiny bit of an angle, but I want you to focus on good posture. Nice job. 4 more on this leg. 3, 2, and 1. Good. This is our standing fire hydrant. Okay, left leg bend. And let's press it out. Press it out. Now try not to let the rubber band rebound your leg back in. You're going to control it on the negative. Even try to hold it just a little bit after you push it out there. Exhale. 6 more. 5, 4, 2, and 1. Great. Okay, next position is our standing bird dog. So I want you to put your hands on the lower part of your chair, bend your right knee, and you're going to push out. Your option is to keep your left hand off of the chair. Press out. Let's go 12, 2, 3, 4. Control. Halfway, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a break from that position. So just come straight up. Let's roll the shoulders back. Find your really good posture again. And then with a nice straight spine, hinge, put your hands on the chair, bend your left knee. Push it out to the side. Option, your right hand is up. 12 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Take a break from that position. Let's come up. Okay, we have a 60-second plank. You can use your chair. You can keep these around your legs if you want. You can use your wall. Your option is to do alternating leg raises in your plank. So if you're using the wall, you're going to be like this. 1 and 2. If you're using the chair, you're going to be like this. 1 and 2. Can be done without the band. So let's get ready and begin. 60 seconds. Good job. Try to keep the legs pretty straight. I'm going to come up against the wall for a few reps. 45 seconds to go. Exhale, squeeze the glutes. Keep the abs engaged. Nice job. We're just about halfway there. Have you got 30 seconds more for me? Yes. Great job. 20 seconds. Woo. Isometric for the core, isotonic for the glutes. Almost there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk on in. Let's do a nice forward fold and stretch. Woo. So we are going to give our IT bands a little stretch. So I'm going to hold on to the wall here. I want you to cross one leg behind the other. You can leave your band on or take it off. And then you're going to push your hip away from the wall and turn toward the wall and walk your hands down a little. So we are stretching the leg that's in the back. You can have a little bend in your front knee, but try to keep the back leg straight. One more breath. Start to walk your hands up the wall or your chair. And then we've got to turn and face the other way. So the outside leg crosses back. We push our hip out away from the wall, turn toward the wall, and walk the hands down. Back leg is stretching. Outer thigh, TFL muscle, tensor fascia lata. Two more deep breaths. And then walk the hands back up the wall. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to keep my band on for the next exercise and bring my mat out. It's kind of nice if I have the band up high in my leg, I don't have to worry about walking around and tripping. I also have my weights right in here in front of me for some more work for the upper body. So let's come on down. Let me grab my little blanket here for my hips. Let's come on down onto one side of your body. Now this one can be really challenging with the band, so if you need to slide it off, please feel free to do this. So I want you to bend your knees about 90 degrees. You can be all the way down here. And then we're going to keep our knees glued together and just straighten out the top legs. So now the upper legs are touching. The leg is straight. Turn your toes down and let's lift. Oh, yes. The first one, talk to me right away. Let's do 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Rebend the knee, set it down. Now your legs are not going to be even, so I want you to straighten your leg directly out from the side of your body and lift. Have your toe down a little bit. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Restack your knees. You're going to take one weight. I'm going to grab my 5. Place it in the hand that is the arm closest to the ceiling and roll back toward your back so you're in a twist. Try to touch your right elbow to the floor, whichever arm you're using the weight, and push it up to the ceiling. So you're doing a single arm press while you're getting a really nice twist through your spine. If you want to stretch your top hip a little bit, let the knee come forward and put your other hand right on the outside of your knee. Exhale. You can do this without the weight, that's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that weight up. Bring your other hand behind your head and try to do a small crunch. Up. Small crunch. 2, 3. The weight is moving up toward the ceiling by activating your abs. 6, 7. Let's do 12, 8. This is a pretty small movement. Don't feel like you're going to come up very far. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, we've got all of those exercises to do on the other side. So take a second to spin around and lay down on the opposite side body. All right, so our first one, get the weights out of your way here, is your knees are stacked and you're going to take the top leg forward and turn the toe down. We have 12 leg raises. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Stack those hips. Stack your shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yowza. 11 and 12. Good. Bring the knees to restack. Then take the top leg and point it straight away down the length of your mat. And we'll lift. Turn your toe down slightly. 2, 3, 4. Good job. 6, 7. 5 more, everybody. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Restack those knees. Take the weight in your hand in this top arm, roll yourself back so you're in a twist, and push that arm up to the ceiling and down. You're going to try to touch your elbow toward the floor behind you. This is really helping you to open up your chest for good posture. Exhale as you push. 6 more reps. 5, 4, 1 more time. We'll hold it up there toward the ceiling. Bring the other hand to support your head and crunch. 12 reps. You're feeling it right along here in the obliques. Tiny, tiny movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 more, 11, and 12. Great job. Bring it back over. Let's roll to our backs for a bridge. So we're going to press against the band after we come up in our bridge. So we'll go up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Let's do 12. Up, out, in. Up, out, in. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and relax. Great job. Let's slide the band off. And we did a lot of hip work today, so let's get a nice figure 4 stretch. Crossing one ankle over the opposite thigh, let's pull those knees up toward the chest. Option to straighten the other leg up to the ceiling and flex your ankle. And you can do some ankle pumps or ankle circles with that free leg. About a 60-second hold here for the hip. Let your heart rate really start to come down. Let's try to stretch it just a little deeper, a couple more breaths. Excellent. Lower it down. Let's switch sides. Left ankle crosses the thigh. Let's bring the knees up. Option to straighten that bottom leg and flex and point or circle the ankle. I like to flex this foot also just to protect the knee from twisting in this stretch. Let's take some deeper breaths here as we hold 10 more seconds. All right, let's come all the way back up to a stand. So take your time to find the best way that works for you to come up. How are you feeling? Shake out those legs. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Let's reach the right arm up, stretch through the side body. And the left arm up. And then a nice chest expansion. Pull the elbows back, lift the heart, look to the right and left, nice and slow. And then take the hands, bring them behind you, either set them on the small of the back, pull the shoulder blades back, or interlace the fingers and reach. Nod your head down and up. One more. And then release. One big breath together. Inhale. And everyone said, ah, great job, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for LisaBug Cardio Strength Fusion. Happy birthday to Joyce. And let's chit chat for a few minutes and see how you liked the class today, everybody. All right, I'll get our Jitsi recording off. And nicely done, everybody. All right. Ooh, it's hot and sweaty in this room. Made the mistake of wearing long sleeves or short sleeves today and not a tank top. Okay, let's see. You have to go, Chris? Okay, let's holler at you first. Good. Great. So you used them in class today? Did you use them in class? Nice. Any changes in how you felt with anything or still getting used to them? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.